नमस्कार दोस्तों और जय हिंद। आप सभी को स्वागत है इन माय चैनल 1971 वॉर बुक सीरीज। तो दोस्तों, आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक टू यू अबाउट द ऑपरेशंस ऑफ द 19 पंजाब रेजिमेंट इन द बांग्लादेश लिबरेशन वॉर ऑफ 1971। और आज उस बटालियन से हम एक ऑफिसर के साथ बात करेंगे who served as a second lieutenant and he had taken part in the operations right from the border itself and going all the way up to Dhaka, with the battalion being a part of the 73 Mountain Brigade and the 57 Mountain Division. This unit, especially him, had taken part in the overall maintenance of law and order in Dhaka city after the city was liberated from the Pakistani armed forces occupation, and had also crossed the Meghna river during the operations as well. Major Sunil Kute, who will be talking about the 19 Punjab Regiment operations in the 1971 war. So let's welcome Major Sunil to our program today.
I would like to have a brief introduction of yours before you joined the Indian Army, and what was your main motivation behind joining the forces, sir?
Now, what happened was my father was a judge, district judge. Though we are based from Pune, but I was born in Bashi, that is Solapur. And then we got transferred to Sawantwadi, Kolhapur, and Ahmednagar, Nasik. So my education started from Kolhapur, then to Ahmednagar, then Nasik, and again back to Ahmednagar. And ours is a very big family. So my elder brother first he joined the Air Force, and in fact he was also selected as navigator on the Vikrant. But my mother refused. When we were in Nasik, she said, "Come what may, you will not go." So because mother did not allow him, he did not go. Later on, he again joined Air Force, but that time he told that, "Okay, I am joining my administrative branch." So he was in equipment branch and retired as a wing commander. And he just expired last year. So that was one motivation, because we used to see him thing. At the same time, right from childhood, we have been brought up in Ahmednagar. So Ahmednagar, as you know, it was armor school there.
Right.
Yes. And secondly, I am a very good cricketer. I have represented Maharashtra. I played for Pune City, and possibly I would have played with Gavaskar, but luck was not there. I was selected, but then I could not go further. In fact, what had happened was, when I got selected for Maharashtra, the selector was Kamal Bhandarkar, who was the coach of Sunil Gavaskar. He was so impressed with my bowling. They said, "Can you join Wadia College next year?" I said, "No, sir, I can't. My financial condition at home, so such a big family. There's no question of they sparing me for Wadia College." So I said, "I'll be Ahmednagar." So I played up to university level, and then of course after joining army I played for services in 76. So that was so what had happened was that
sports background wale get into the army. I mean, in the 70s.
Yeah, that is one. No, not only that. Right from childhood, I did my SCC, then NCC, school NCC. So that right from childhood I had that liking for uniform, whatever. And then when you used to see, at the same time used to interact when I was playing cricket. When used to go and play matches with army officers there in Ahmednagar. So we used to see what's the kind of life they are having, and this. So that was, every day. Then they used to move around in with their families and all that in Ahmednagar. So that was so right from childhood I was very much fond of games as well as uniform. My brother was there, and right from when I did my graduation, first thing I applied for short service commission after graduation. So I had to go to Pune for our preliminary interview, and the preliminary, when I got selected, then I got my call for SSB in Meerut. So I did Meerut, and Meerut, in fact, I was myself shocked at how I was selected, because what had happened was that my GQ's interview was okay. I was satisfied that others psychologist test was all right, but somehow the personal interview with the president, most of the time I gave negative this thing, because he asked me some political questions. I said, "I am not interested in politics and all that. I am mostly interested in only games, and that to cricket." So some of the other out of the 30, 40 boys, I was not very confident that I'll be selected because of this president interview.
Acha.
But you'll be surprised when he announced the result.
Hmm.
He says, "Who is chest number 5?" So I looked at myself, I am chest number 5. He said, "Only chest number 5 will wait for medical. Others can collect their warrants and go today." So that is,
Acha.
and then he told me to shift to the um, other barrack where all there are 4 boats in Meerut. Na?
Hmm.
All selected candidates going for Meerut, they put in one barrack. So
Acha.
I was asked to go in that barrack, and then I went for the medical.
Hmm.
Now medical also there is a big story.
Hmm.
When I went for medical, I was temporarily made unfit for 3 reasons. One was wax in the ears, that is okay.
Hmm.
Then they said underweight. As per my height, they thought that my weight is less.
Acha. Acha.
So they wanted to check whether there is any major problem with him. And third was deviated nasal septum.
Hmm.
I had no problem outside it. But they said you have to get operated with the deviation there in the nose. I went back, they give 1.5 months now for getting.
Hmm.
I went back to Pune. My elder brother, that wing commander I told you, na, he was
Hmm.
the one. He said, "Okay, we'll get, but I will not get you operated in Air Force hospital or something. You get operated in with
Civil.
the civil."
Hmm.
Uh, so we go to the best doctor, and we will not believe we went to the best doctor in Pune, BP Apte.
Hmm.
He at that time went to specialist. He had represented our nation in France and all that.
Hmm.
And imagine at that year, that time it was charged about 1,000 rupees or so. Small
That time.
operation. That
Okay.
time, imagine that was 60 years back. So anyway, so that when what had happened was when he did that operation, he removed the deviation, but to Jada Karagiri and then he made a perforation.
Acha.
Oh. So then after one, every time he used to ask me, "Can you get your medical done in Pune?" I said, "No, I have to go back to Meerut. They
Hmm.
have given me warrant. After 1.5 months, I have to go there."
Hmm.
I said, "Okay." So every second, third day, he used to call me and she said, then he gave me fitness certificate. When I went to Meerut, when there he in the specialty, one major sub was there, he checked. He said, "Who has performed this operation?" I said, "Sir, BP Apte." So imagine BP Apte was even famous in army. He said, "Arey, BP Apte can't make such a mistake." I said, "What happened?" So he said, "Yeah, Abhi, I can't do anything. You have to go to Lucknow.
Acha.
You have to go to junior advisor."
Hmm.
And he recommended me to junior advisor. So I went to Lucknow from the junior advisor, I forget his name. Uh, he checked and they don't show you the results that time. They said, "Okay, go back to Meerut." But I knew that everybody is saying unfit, unfit. I said, I went to Meerut, went to, they said, "Sir, he has said not fit for army." Now you will not believe, there was a clerk sitting there.
Hmm.
He called me. He says, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Ahmedabad." "Bhutta, can you spend 40 rupees?" I said, "I can." "Why? What is the problem?" "Bhutta, you have to deposit 40 rupees in the treasury and uh, go in the appeal medical board."
Acha.
I said, "Why should I go in appeal?" "Bhutta, because I'm telling you, there is a this thing ruling come from army headquarters that cases of deviated nasal septum and perforation lesson may be accepted.
Hmm.
But now that now we can't do anything except appealing. So go with the appeal." I went back to Pune and told my elder brother. He said, "Okay, go, but it's a question of your career.
Hmm.
Spend 40 rupees." I deposited. I got a call, Southern Command, Pune.
Acha.
Ah, so there was some Colonel Krishnamurthy was their ENT specialist.
Hmm.
So BP Apte, they had their counterparts. Na?
Hmm.
He spoke to Krishnamurthy. "Arey, mera aisa patient hai that he will come." He said, "No, no, let him come, no problem." Ah. So I went to him and he saw everything and then he said, "I don't find any problem why you have been rejected."
Hmm.
Bota, "Sir, and then he said, I was also frustrated. I said, "Sir, I have been playing cricket day in and day out. There was no pain, no bleeding, no trouble whatsoever. Only because army told me get operated, I got operated. Otherwise, no problem." And then he said, "Oh my God!" I said, "What happened, sir?" Now, अरे बोलता, "You have already been rejected by a junior advisor."
अच्छा.
बोलता, "Lucknow is also command hospital. This is also command hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He is also junior advisor. I am also junior advisor." I said, "Sir, what? Let me go. This thing." So I said, "What?" I was frustrated. I said, "I called up my brother. He was posted in Logao."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Bhai, I am going to Ahmednagar now. I'll join my college. ठीक है, I'll go further now. There's everybody has said I'm fit." He told me, "You shut up. I'm coming.
अच्छा.
You just sit there. I'm coming." I said, "Okay." So he came in uniform and met Krishnamurti. Krishnamurti told him that he doesn't have any problem, but what to do now? I can't do anything. But there is one way out. He says, "What?" He says, "I'll recommend him to the senior advisor in Delhi.
Mm-hmm.
Brigadier Darav Singh is there,
Mm-hmm.
and I certainly recommend that this boy doesn't have any problem, this, that, and all, and I'm very sure he'll be selected. The only problem is now that you have to spend money on your own.
अच्छा.
Now he will not get any warrant or anything because he's an appeal medical board." So my brother was there, this thing. He says, "Yeah, it's a question of your career. Go. Even if you spend 100, 200 rupees, let's go. I'll call up that Sanjay Gune, go and stay with him, and he will drop you at army hospital and all that. Let the highest authority say that you are not fit, then you go and join college."
Mm-hmm.
So again, I went to Delhi. Delhi, same thing again, started from blood, urine, that. The Brigadier Dara Singh asked me, "Well, sir, I don't have any problem. This is what has happened." Well, yes, I also can see this. But they don't tell you the results. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they told me to go back. So I came back and joined college also. And my brother, I told you, the 15 Maratha wala,
Mm-hmm.
the course started.
अच्छा.
Course started. After 15, 20 days, typical that very khaki lifafa of government,
Mm-hmm.
came telling me that you have been found medically fit in the appeal medical board, joined so and so course by so and so date.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
So I joined my course 15 days later.
Okay.
and and then I did my course complete. There was no problem whatsoever. It was very tough, no doubt about it, very tough.
Mm-hmm.
But the system is like this that they make you, what they say is very correct, that you should be physically fit. How to make you tough, how to increase your stamina is our problem.
अच्छा.
And imagine on the first day, you are doing your PT in just one banyan and short.
Mm.
Okay. But after 11 months, you are supposed to run 10 miles with complete load, rifle, everything for 10 miles in 2 hours. How can you do that? Because they make it tough. They make you fit. I once I done that. You are supposed to carry full water bottle, but you are not supposed to drink water.
अच्छा अच्छा.
So 2 hours of time. And that if you come early, then excellent, good,
Mm-hmm.
satisfactory is to have 10 minutes of.
अच्छा.
So what had happened was then there was one major administration was posted there in OTS Madras,
Mm-hmm.
and his wife happened to be a doctor, squad leader, posted in Audi, and my elder brother was also posted in Audi that time when we were doing course.
अच्छा.
He was posted from Pune to Audi.
Mm-hmm.
So he had asked my brother, "By any of your brothers are in OTS, anything do you want to be done?" He said, "Nothing is done, let them go to the course. But only thing, when they are allotted the regiments, I want that my brother to be allotted either AOC or armored because he is a good cricketer. He will get scope to play in cricket also at the time. Plus, he's from Ahmednagar, so he has been interacting with Ahmad, so and himself is very keen on joining us."
Mm-hmm.
So my platoon commander, Captain Pannu was that. He promised him, "Yes, I'll allot him." But he ditched me last moment.
अच्छा.
And then I was allotted 19 Punjab.
Direct
Then I
commission,
was
right, sir?
in Punjab, I was also Punjab regiment is also there. So then, but then what to do? I mean, once you give
Mm-hmm.
later on, because then that major told Pannu, "I am directly reporting to the commandant. If you could not do it, you should have told me. I could have spoken to commandant myself directly and got them allotted.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to go through you." You are just your platoon commander. So I told you, I requested you, and promised his brother, elder brother, yes, it will be done. Anyway, so जहाँ दाना पर लिखा रहता है वहीं जाना पड़ता है.
Right.
So anyway, so after 11 months passing out and all that, I was allotted 19 Punjab.
Mm-hmm.
So I joined them at Meerut. My battalion was in Meerut.
Acha.
After 65 war, they had come back to.
That is, Ramgarh, I think, is the Punjab Regimental Center.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ramgarh. Initially, that time when I was there, when I got commission, it was in Meerut.
Acha, acha.
From Meerut, they shifted to Ramgarh later. That is why there is a Gurudwara
Mm-hmm.
in Meerut,
Mm-hmm.
which is maintained by our regiment. So one of the battalions is always posted there at Meerut.
Acha, acha, acha.
For Punjab Regimental Battalion is always there, one battalion is always there.
Okay.
Later on, it was shifted to Ramgarh. Even Ramgarh, I was adjutant center for 3 years
Mm-hmm.
before retirement. So, yes, I joined at Meerut.
Mm-hmm.
The Meerut, within 1 year, the battalion moved to Mizo Hills.
Acha.
So, when the battalion moved to Mizo Hills, I was kept in the rear
Mm-hmm.
because I was to go for a weapons course in Mao.
Acha, weapons course.
Yes. So, they kept
Mao
me in the
was
center.
infantry school, Mao.
Yes, yes.
Acha, acha.
So there, for that I was getting 3 course training in center, Punjab center,
Mm-hmm.
and then February or something I joined this thing, Mao,
Mm-hmm.
and after finishing the course, and then immediately after that finishing my annual leave for that year, then I went to Mizo Hills. So Mizo Hills were there till 71, and then we moved from there to Agartala. As I told you, it was in May, June that we moved
And by now,
to
how many
Agartala.
years of service you had, sir?
2 years, 2 years,
2
2 years.
years. Acha,
69 June
mm-hmm.
and 71 December, you can imagine.
Acha.
2.5 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so by June 71, you were at Agartala.
Yes,
Okay.
whole battalion was there.
Mm-hmm.
And we were deployed in different places. And one of the tasks was to train Mukti Baini.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in charge of Mukti Baini camp, one of the at Tuliamura.
At which place?
Tuliamura.
Teliamura. Acha, acha. Teliamura.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you trained guerrilla fighters there at Teliamura camp.
Yes, yes.
Acha.
Not, you can't say guerrilla fighters means basic training of, firing the lying position,
Hmm.
how to fire and all that.
Acha, acha. Acha, sir, another question I had, as I have talked to many veterans who have given training to Mukti Baini fighters, what was the training actually consisted of? What did it actually consist of, sir?
Basically, it was explosives, how to use the explosives.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, firing, normal firing, rifle firing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing extraordinary special. Basically, firing, then explosives, how to use the explosives. Second, getting information. What we were more interested in was getting information.
Acha.
And that way they were very, very helpful when in this thing. When we went for whole army, I mean India army, that Mukti Fauj was really helpful to us because the locals are there. So they were definitely.
Okay.
For example,
Mm-hmm.
when we crossed Meghna River,
Mm-hmm.
can you believe Meghna River such a huge this thing? We whole battalion of 1,000 bodies, we crossed in country boats of 3, 4, 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine overnight. And whole battalion again coming together after crossing the river.
Mm-hmm.
And not a single accident, luckily. Otherwise, so all those boats were arranged by Mukti Baini.
Right.
And the boats were of different capacity. कोई 3 का था, कोई 4 का, कोई 10 का, ऐसा like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all equals and some of the other ladies.
Acha. Now,
That
sir,
was the
coming
question.
to June 1971 to November 1971, what was your and your battalion's action, sir, till that time?
As I told you that we had to there were different posts also,
Acha.
like Belonia and all that, those border places.
Mm-hmm.
Like, along with the BSF,
Mm-hmm.
we also were deployed.
Acha.
So that you don't allow them to come in. When they used to the exchange of fire and all that.
Mm-hmm.
and some places we, as I said, Chandrapur, we really entered.
चंद्रपुर बॉर्डर आउटपोस्ट, अच्छा उसके बारे में थोड़ा बता सकते हैं सर? हाउ वाज द एंटायर अटैक प्लान ऑन दिस पाकिस्तानी बीओपी एंड हाउ डिड इट टेक वेंट ऑन?
Uh, uh, Major Garewal of the company commander. Okay. And somehow the other, they wanted to clear that. I don't know what was the reason why they wanted to clear that, because I was not in that company. I was in a different company.
अच्छा
And so that uh, while they thought they it will be cleared, they may withdraw. So they did not withdraw. Even they withdrew. But when after success, when Major Garewal was speaking on wireless set, he was shot from the bushes.
ओके
So he did not get killed in the actual action. After the action, when he was giving the signal, that he was killed.
मे बी बाय शार्प
And
शूटर,
he was,
बाय पाकिस्तानी शार्प शूटर.
yeah, he was hiding in some bush. He fired at him. And because of bleeding, he died. He was taken to the hospital and all that.
अच्छा, so you were not part of the attack, but you were there in the in the rear, right sir?
No, because that was the different company who went to the attack, and they were placed there near Chandrapur or in the defense. I was at different place at Belonia
Belun,
with my
अच्छा
company.
अच्छा अच्छा.
Yeah.
So coming now to the December offensive, sir. How did the 19th Punjab form up for the rest of the action inside Bangladesh?
Yeah. Now we were told to march on Brahmanbari axis, Akora Brahmanbari axis.
अच्छा अच्छा.
Okay. So when we started, the first action we encountered in the evening by 5 o'clock. And I was in the front section, myself and one Colonel Malhotra now, who was Malhotra. And all of a sudden, the fire started coming from the left side.
अच्छा.
And the battalion was behind, so we had to inform him to the lying position. And the battalion took position on the other side of the road. And with me about 10-15 people were lying down for almost 1 hour because they were firing continuously.
अच्छा अच्छा.
And I said, just keep lying down, don't even raise your head. Though everybody was with helmet. So all bullets flying all over the place. But since we are all lying down, none of us got hurt.
अच्छा.
And after when it got dark, it gets dark earlier. So by about 5:30, when it was dark, and whenever there was a little pause in the firing, I say slowly, steadily, keep crawling, go across the road. By then the
This was the
battalion had taken
Brahmanbaria
the
roads. I mean, from Kumilla to Brahmanbaria road. That one.
that place is called Milestone 38.
Milestone 38. अच्छा.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Milestone 38 was the place where we got
Bogged
this
down. Okay.
bottom. And then after about 1 hour or so, slowly, steadily, we all 15-20 people could manage to go across and take position in the bunkers.
अच्छा.
The whole night there was a firing, and our tanks were firing, and by the morning they had cleared and withdrawn.
अच्छा.
So when we started marching ahead, we also saw some dead bodies there. And then we kept on moving.
Okay.
Then the second big action was Meghna River. Meghna crossing was really difficult. Now, that's what I told you, that we had to cross in the country boats. Nearby 1,000 bodies, 4-6 companies going. So we were told that we'll assemble only at the other end.
I think the entire
The whole
312 brigade was heli lifted, but you were part of 73 brigade. So I think.
Yes.
So you had to
Yes.
use
We
the country
part of
boats.
it. 19 Punjab was 73 brigade. So we went across by boats.
अच्छा.
Country boats, that's country boats. And luckily, I mean, when next day when we met, some of the other, there was no major accident, this thing or something, but I again assembled together. And we started marching back. Now after that, the next obstacle was there was not a small river,
Mhm.
but we had to take the defense all along the railway line.
Shitalakya River.
Huh?
Shitalakya River.
No, no, Man-
Around Brahmanbadia, Titas.
no, I don't remember the name of the. It was small river. There was not a big. The what had happened, we had to take because the Pakistani troops had taken positions there, and they were in large number.
Acha.
And we didn't have any depth. 19 Punjab had taken the defense along the railway line,
Mm.
and later on, that was on 15th of December, 4th of December. Later on, when we met the Pakistani officers, they said we had planned to attack that day
Acha.
because they were in big strength, all run away from different places. But they said, as it is, we are going to die or this, so why not go? And had they really come,
Mm.
I wouldn't have been there because we didn't have any depth. They would have just crossed the railway line and gone across. Just survived because there was a ceasefire next day.
Acha. So I mean, this was on the 16th that happened.
That was 16th, 17th, 14th, 15th.
14, 15 ceasefire. अच्छा तो आपको बटालियन ड्यूरिंग द फाइटिंग itself moved only up to Brahmanbadia.
Then after that, we moved to Dhaka.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. तो
I think
ढाका में
we
बोलिए.
Pardon?
हाँ तो ढाका में when you went to Dhaka you had to cross the Meghna. This happened after 16th, right, sir?
No. Meghna we crossed before during the war only.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
After crossing Meghna,
हम्म.
then we came that third obstacle around the railway line. We say
अच्छा अच्छा
that
अच्छा.
is.
अच्छा that must be Tongi, I would say. ढाका के
I
पास
don't
में,
remember.
right, sir?
No, I will just. Can you hold on? I'll just give the exact place where
अच्छा अच्छा.
it is. Bhairav Bazaar.
Bhairav Bazaar. अच्छा अच्छा. It's just on the other side of the Meghna. No,
हाँ.
अब हाँ. तो भैरव बाजार में
So
I think after that the road was clear to Dhaka.
yeah. I think 40 kilometers,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not wrong. 30-40 kilometers.
And I think for Pakistan, one division GOC had surrendered, 14 div, I guess.
I don't remember that.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
So after that, we went to Dhaka, and after surrender and all that, then as I wrote, that our battalion was kept for almost 2-3 months there,
Hmm.
and even I also have dropped so many Punjabi Muslims in my jeep at airport.
हाँ, थोड़ा आप बता
In
सकते
fact,
हैं आपका सर 19 पंजाब का रोल क्या था in maintaining law and order in Dhaka at that time?
Dhaka, I was saying, as I told you, that after the war,
Hmm.
our job was basically to maintain
Hmm.
and give protection to the Punjabi Muslims who wanted, because what had happened was that Bengali Muslims had started taking revenge,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
and they would have definitely killed them one by one. And now I'll tell you one example.
Hmm.
One of the bungalows where I was staying with my company, the
Hmm.
big bungalow with 24 Toyota cars parked in the ground.
अच्छा.
Okay?
Hmm.
And that owner of that mill,
Hmm.
he told me, sir, take everything. This would please make sure that you drop me at airport and I go back to West.
अच्छा. West Pakistan.
Yes. So that was the case, and that was our task for 2-3 months, basically.
अच्छा. Did you, sir, witness any signs of atrocities that were committed on Bengalis by Pakistanis? Anything like that?
No, right now, after the war, no. After war, no.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
Because before war, it was going on, but that time we were not inside. Na?
Hmm.
We were outside. But once we went inside, that time, then basically we were busy in our actions only.
अच्छा. So 2 to 3 months of staying. After that, the battalion was pulled out.
Yes, I mean, I came on annual leave from Dhaka itself.
Hmm.
By I think March or so, February, March, I was flown by Dakota from Dhaka to Calcutta,
अच्छा.
and from Calcutta then I came by airlines to Bombay.
Okay.
And when I went this thing went back
Mm-hmm.
after my annual leave. I joined them again. They went back to Mizoram.
Acha, acha. Counterinsurgency operations.
Again, and from where we are left, again after what, again we did another 1.5 years there.
Acha,
Till 74 we were there in Mizoram.
acha, acha, acha.
74, then we moved from Mizoram to Dalhousie.
So by now you were lieutenant, right, sir?
I was lieutenant. Then yes, correct.
Acha.
When I fought the war, that was.
So, how was the rest of your career in the Indian Army, sir, before retirement?
Yeah, I'll tell you. What had happened was that once the battalion moved from Mizo Hills
Mm-hmm.
to Dalhousie.
Mm-hmm.
Dalhousie, then it was 74, and when I came back, I went for my medical and all that, and I got my permanent commission.
Acha.
74, 5 years. And a lot of people is after me to get married and all that. I said, hey, I am not sure whether I am going to remain in army or otherwise. How are you going to feed her if I am not myself sure where I am going to be?
Mm-hmm.
So when I got permanent, then I got my got married in 74
Acha.
June, and then joined the battalion at Dallas.
Acha, acha.
Next important thing I want to tell you is how I survived 4 times. This is my fourth life.
Mm-hmm.
What had happened was in Dhaka,
Mm-hmm.
survived the operations fine.
Mm-hmm.
After when we were in Dhaka, we were taking the weapons surrendered by them now.
Mm-hmm. Pakistanis.
So Pakistani. So one night at about 11 o'clock, boss called me while having dinner. Come here, I said, you have to go now. I said, hey, also you have to supervise. One steamer is coming with all weapons. You have to supervise and get them loaded. We were allotted one picture hall there. We were dumping all weapons there in picture hall.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the in charge for that. So I went to offload the steamer. And you will not believe, I was standing there in the front of the steamer and people were unloading it. One of the guns that he fired and that bullet went straight above my head. I was standing like this. ऐसा बोला यार, लड़ाई खत्म हो गया अभी अभी भाई स्टेट में I asked मेरे बोले यार these very chaps have not emptied the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
There are rounds in the chamber. Be careful. I would have just died. It just went and banged on the wall there. Zoom it went from my left shoulder. So this is
Lucky,
what.
sir.
So
Indeed lucky.
it was about 15 years service now. So I said, what to do now? Now I cannot. So the next CO came, Ahulwalia, Colonel Ahulwalia.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what do you want to do? No, I said, now see what. Bolta, I'll post you to center. Go to center. Now that Bolta, you have completed 15, 16 years, and now that you will not be able to command. But do not leave the army before getting serving pensionable service. What do you do? I'll say. So he posted me to center. So I was in Ramgarh camp for 3 years.
Acha.
I was adjutant there, the command, all three commanders.
Mm-hmm.
From Ramgarh, another 1.5 years was left. So I said I tried my best to get posting in Bombay, Pune, so that I can settle down
Mm-hmm.
in civil. I could not get because Bombay, Pune, a lot of compassionate cases come, no?
Mm-hmm.
Because of cancer patients and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, there is another good posting, which is posting deputation to MP government. There is some organization called Land Army. उनके जो है commandants are regular officers. They are on deputation for 2-3 years. So I was sent to Madhya Pradesh
Acha, acha.
for on deputation as commandant, and I was in charge of 3 districts: Siddhi, Rewa, Shahdol. So 3 years I spent there.
Mm-hmm.
I completed my pensionable service, put in my papers. I was picked up by a multinational company, SKF Bearings
अच्छा अच्छा
in Bombay.
SKF अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
Yes, I was managing personnel administration straight away.
very
They said,
famous
"अरे आपको
company
तो
sir very famous
हाँ, very famous. The bearing ना. I have not seen in my life a bearing worth 5 lakh rupees. I have seen there. रेलवे का एक बेरिंग होता है 5 लाख का
5
है.
lakhs अच्छा अच्छा
I went once I went to visit our stores. So there the storeman told me that this bearing required for railways was 5 lakh. मैं बोला 5 lakh. उस टाइम की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. फिर से उस टाइम की पता नहीं. That time I was I think 50 years old. Now I am 78, 20 years old. Huh. Then I asked for retirement to Bangalore. Then came to Bombay. Bombay I had my real good second inning in corporates.
अच्छा अच्छा
I have been head of HR, vice president of HR in Duncan Goenka Group, Hadilia Company, Hadilia Polymers, Hadilia Unimers,
अच्छा
Hadilia Chemicals. So there I have been. So I spent almost 20 years with them. And luckily I had the advantage of army and civil both. So I really enjoyed the kind of respect and pay, salary, everything. So no regrets whatsoever. So whatever God does, so now as I told you, it's the fourth life, चार time to बच गया. My name was not written on any bullet. Otherwise, I would have
right
so many bullets flew over my head in milestone 38. Then so many bullets. That one bullet I told you while taking the weapons.
weapons yeah
Then the grenade. I learned my driving in Dhaka.
ढाका अच्छा 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 ढाका में
What had happened was, when I was going for that, supervising
weapons
steamer,
अच्छा steamer हाँ हाँ
steamer. So that driver,
हम्म
we were having that Pakistani jeep only, na?
हम्म
So that driver, who had come from reserve list, he asked me, "Sir, do you know driving?" I said, "No." बोलता साहब यही तो टाइम है सीखने का. मैंने कैसे? बोलता चलाओ साहब. मैंने कहा कुछ होगा तो क्या? बोलता पाकिस्तानी जीप पे फेंक देंगे दूसरा उठा के. आपका आपका कौन सा इंक्वायरी होने वाला क्या होगा? बोले बात तो सही है. And I learned my driving, and after that, I have to make city mirror, other city I have to drive everywhere in Dhaka for 2 months. I learned my driving in Dhaka, and I got my first license in Middle Aizel में जाके पहला license लिया.
but it's so sad what is happening in Bangladesh that's also one thing
अरे they are thankless, yeah. They are thankless. You can imagine. Same people who had bloody rape, now they are supporting them, and they are burning that Mujibur Rahman's statue and all that.
yeah
I feel bad about it. I mean, we have sacrificed so much for
after
their
English
liberation.
they had lots of casualties and few dead
And then imagine they said, "No, nothing. India has not done anything. It is Mukti Bahini only has done." अरे साले मुक्ति वाहिनी को ट्रेन किसने किया? कैसे?
yeah and refugees को shelter किसने दिया
हैं?
so many refugees so many
अरे बाप रे, terrible. It was terrible, just terrible. Only thing was Belonia में there was exchange of solid firing. One night, whole night we were awake. Myself and that I was, Major Parvinder. He was the company commander that time. I was assisting him, and whole night we were awake, and we thought they are going to attack us.
okay
But it was because of darkness. They were not attacking us. But there was a lot of exchange of fire. So we thought we were scared. They may be. So very nice. You are going into real details of 71. I mean,
I mean
very
that's
great. At the age of 30, you are doing this. Very nice. Nice.
thank you sir thank you I've been doing this since 2019
Indira Gandhi wanted he wanted him to go in June itself. And had we gone in June, possibly you would have seen me.
right
We would have suffered a lot of casualties because of
monsoon
rain, water logging. Our tanks also couldn't have moved. So all these things Indira Gandhi did not know, na.
right she's not a military
That
person Manik
so Manik Shah had to tell her. In fact, Manik Shah, when he told her, he was waiting and he asked her, "Madam, what reason should I give to resign?" She made ask for him, "You tell me what is the reason." No, no, no. Then he asked frankly, "What you want?" He says, "I want." Then you leave it to us. We'll do that. What we want to do. And that's why he said, now we move, but then actual enter will enter in December, January.
Mm.
That plan was done by Manik Shah and our General Arora. General Arora was our Connaught regiment, Punjab. He's from the Punjab.
Though he was, I mean, he had a para wing, I guess, but I think.
Yes. But basically Punjabi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thanks. Keep in touch. Bye.
I will be.